Hey guys, welcome to the Field of 68 YouTube channel. If you like what you see here, hit that subscribe button and you'll get more college basketball content just like this. All right, T.O., we're going to, you know what? We're just doing it. We're going to the Mountain West next because I freaking love the Mountain West. Talk to me about the Mountain West. We have the seeds here. Utah State is the 1 seed. They will play the winner of Wyoming, Fresno State. UNLV, San Diego State is the 4-5 game. We have Nevada as the 2 seed. Probably ends up getting Colorado State. Boise is the 3 seed. Probably ends up getting New Mexico. I think New Mexico's got to get to the semis to get a bid, T.O. And if UNLV finds a way to get to the semis, we're going to have a very interesting conversation about their bubble status. 7-bid Mountain West, Terrence Oglesby.
It's possible. It's possible. I think that the weird part about this whole thing is the fact that the running, like what everybody kind of expects is that UNLV has to win the conference tournament in order to get there. They've won, what is it? Like, I want to say 10 out of their last 12.
Yeah, it's like 12 out of 14 or something like that.
Yeah, 12 out of 14. Like it. Or yeah, whatever. 13 out of the last 15. Like, we're still here talking about. I understand no non-conference win, like all that stuff, but like in that league, and they're on the bubble, having been the number 4 seed in that conference, which I think is conference seeding to go along with what you're expected to do in the NCAA tournament in the bubble. I can't understand it anymore, boys. I can't understand it. I don't understand. That all being said, not only is UNLV playing better and could win this tournament, it's getting really interesting. What I'm looking at is day 1, New Mexico versus Air Force. Air Force has had success against 2 teams all year. It has been New Mexico and it has been UNLV. The most athletic teams, the guys who like to get up and pressure, and the guys that tend to flood a little bit heavy to the ball side, Air Force has success against because they swing that ball over the top and they're able to knock down some shots from the perimeter. New Mexico cannot afford another loss to Air Force. That cannot happen. They have to win that game. After you get to, if you're able to beat Air Force and get to Boise State, they've lost to Boise State once. I think they've only played them once.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, they lost. They weren't able to beat Boise State at all this year. So they lost to them at home and they lost to them on the road. It's hard to beat a team 3 times. If New Mexico beats Air Force, they beat Boise State, they get to that semifinal game. They should at least be right there at it in, just kind of leaving it up. But they need to win 2. They need to win 2 because they didn't finish well. Lost to Air Force at home by 1, which was an insane game. And then lost to Boise, beat Fresno, and lost by 2 at Utah State. They needed that game, and they didn't get it. And here we are talking about, like, I think it's 2 and out. 2 and knit. 2 and knit. 2 or knit. 2 or knit. There you go.
There you go. Fanta?
Ooh, it's a great tournament. I can't wait for the Mountain West. I mean, I'm so excited. And I'll tell you what, this league's been so wild and everybody's been talking about its top half. And they're right. But the back half is not that bad either. Mm-mm. So like San Jose State's been in games. They've had a tough year. They've had a rough year.
Awful.
They've lost a lot of games.
Yeah.
But, you just look down the line here. You just said it with Air Force. Colorado State, to me, if of the teams playing on the first day, okay, New Mexico, Colorado State, Wyoming, Fresno State, San Jose State, and Air Force. There's no question who I'm taking out of day 1 to if they can make a run all the way. It's Colorado State still. It's Isaiah Stevens, and it's Cartier, and it's their balance. But the team that I think that I'm trusting the most here to win this tournament, and it's really, really hard. I mean, the margin is very, very slim. I'm going to go with the 26-6 Nevada Wolfpack to win the Mountain West because, number one, they haven't lost a game since February 13th. Like, think about that. They haven't lost a game since February 13th. Oh, by the way, they lost that game by a point. By a freaking point to New Mexico. They got swept by New Mexico. So that's interesting if they were in the same pod, but they're not. They would meet New Mexico potentially in the semis if New Mexico got there.
let me tell you about our newest partner for the month of March, Splash Sports, the home of certified community competition, where you get to play against your friends and not the house. Whatever game it is that you are playing, from survivors to tiers to pick X, the safest way to play for real money without the hassle of having to track down deposits or worry about payments is through Splash. They have partnered with PaySafe, the best deposit and payment system in the world, to ensure that money stays in safe hands and is delivered to the right places. To join the Field of 68 Survivor Madness, click the link in our profile below and join in. Entries are $5 a pop with a prize pool of up to $4,500. Winner take all. Join Splash and come prove that you're smarter than us.
But this team, when you look at the job Steve Alford's done, and he has done a fantastic job. Jared Lucas, Keenan Blackshear, those guys are buckets. And you add in Nick Davidson and what he brings to the table from a rebounding perspective, that offense can click. Like, Lucas is a 40% three-point shooter. Okay?
He's a bucket, Fanta. He is a bucket. He is big. He can shoot it. He can go for 30. Every time I've had him, he's had massive games.
You know, we've got a number of teams in this conference with terrific records. But, like, Nevada's consistency really stands out to me. And I like their overall draw. You know, the fact that Nevada, Colorado State is going to be a quarterfinal is absurd in this league. That tells you how great of a league it is. And that I'm not buying
look at all the quarterfinals. We could have Boise State, New Mexico. We could have Nevada, Colorado State. We have UNLV, San Diego State on UNLV's home court, and potentially Utah State, Wyoming. Wyoming's pretty damn good too. This league is so stupid, man. I'm awesome.
I'm not buying into the UNLV hype. I think it's hype. I think they're playing terrific. Aztecs get revenge. If you had to pick that game, give me a winner. Aztecs. That's my pick.
That's your pick. All right, we're at 6 minutes now. So give me your predictions for who's going to win. I think you're right, by the way. I think that San Diego State.
You do think I'm right? Yeah. Okay.
I think San Diego. Oh, here, I'll go first then. I think San Diego State wins the Mountain West tournament. I think that they're cutting down the nets and they win the Mountain West tournament this year. I think that they're going to beat Boise State in the title game, which is unfortunate for New Mexico and Richard Pitino because I want that to happen, but I don't think it's going to happen. Vanna, who you got? Give me a prediction.
Yeah, I'm going with Nevada. I just think, you know, they won the Diamond Head out in Hawaii, and so they're experienced on this type of setting, and they've lost just once in the last month plus. I like Jared Lucas. I like Keenan Blackshear. T.O., the reason why I like the Wolfpack, not that other teams don't have this, but game on the line, that team knows how to figure out ways to score the bucket because they've got two incredible weapons in Blackshear and Lucas, and Stevie Alford deserves an immense amount of credit.
Stevie.
for the job that he has done with this team. So I'm going to go with Nevada. I want to hear what the Mountain West Master has to say. Does he agree with Rob? Does he agree with me, or is he going elsewhere?
One guy that doesn't get enough credit for Nevada is Nick Davidson, who's just a perfect glue guy. He's had some monster games out there, 6'9", and can really just kind of do it all for them. If they don't play New Mexico, I think Nevada could win it. If they don't play New Mexico, because New Mexico, for some reason, has their number with Jalen House and Keenan Blackshear. Jalen House gives up about 5 inches and 50 pounds, but he has a way of getting underneath their skin. So as long as they don't play New Mexico, I think Nevada can win. But the thing is, guys, are we just overlooking what Danny Sprinkle and Utah State?
I agree.
Are we just overlooking them? They by far, and I'm saying this nicely, they by far have the easiest quarterfinal game.
Yes.
It gets really interesting on Friday, March 15th. Do they have UNLV? Do they have San Diego State? I'm telling you, you might not think so. UNLV has a real shot at winning this. D-Don Thomas Jr. is a bad boy. They're huge across the front line. The Boone brothers block everything. And they have a guy named Rob Whaley, Fanta, who is 6'5", 280 pounds, and can move. He should be a first-round pick in the NFL draft. He's that athletic. He's that big. I'm telling you, that UNLV has a real shot. They're going to have to make shots, but they have a real chance at winning this league. What I'm hoping happens is New Mexico beats Air Force, and then they really compete hard with Boise, because I love those guys at Boise too. I want New Mexico in the tournament because that is as far as watching a team and a fun team to watch, they are up there because they are nuts. They have scoring. Jalen House could be like this guy who just goes nuts in March. I want them in the tournament because I think the tournament will be better with New Mexico in it.
Yep, I agree. All right, let's move to the SEC. We're heading down to Nashville. Fanta.
Did I pick a team? I didn't pick a team.
You didn't. You didn't pick a team. You went
Nevada. You said Nevada unless they play New Mexico.
I'm going with the 1 seed just because nobody picked the 1 seed. I think Utah State and Great Alcibor is really good. So let me go Utah State.
All right, kissing up to Dana Sprinkle there. I see what you're doing. All right, there is nothing better in sports than tournament time, which is why I need to tell you guys about our partners over at Rhythm. If you're into sports betting, you need Rhythm, the place for data-backed props and picks. For those that are unfamiliar, Rhythm, spelled RITHMM, is the go-to mobile app for player props and game picks. Backed by AI predictive models, Rhythm helps you make smarter and faster betting decisions across all sports, but particularly college basketball. With Rhythm, you get data-backed picks for every single Division I game, every single day. Users get free picks daily with the ability to upgrade to unlimited access. If you want to increase your edge and win more bets, go to the link in the description and download Rhythm today. That's RITHMM, the place for data-backed props and picks. And while we're here, let me tell you about our newest partner for the month of March, Splash Sports, the home of certified community competition, where you get to play against your friends and not the house. Whatever game it is that you are playing, from survivors to tiers to pick X, the safest way to play for real money without the hassle of having to track down deposits or worry about payments is through Splash. They have partnered with PaySafe, the best deposit and payment system in the world, to ensure that money stays in safe hands and is delivered to the right places. To join the Field of 68 Survivor Madness, click the link in our profile below and join in. Entries are $5 a pop with a prize pool of up to $4,500. Winner take all. Join Splash and come prove that you're smarter than us.
Don't care about
the SEC tournament,
all.
Fanta. Thank you for watching the Field of 68. If you've enjoyed what you've seen here, hit that like button, share this link with your friends, or check out the description for some other places that you can consume Field of 68 content.